So Microsoft recently introduced a scheduling panel concept, and scheduling panels aren't new. I think customers a lot have had this technology. They could see if a room was busy or not busy. They could see what meeting was taking place. They could even maybe book the resource when they were there, but they didn't do much more than that. And in a lot of instances, they also couldn't create the Teams meeting that we wanted. But yeah, just wanted to see if you could share a little bit about what Microsoft is doing differently with Teams panels than what a customer has probably historically seen with scheduling panels they may have had in the past.
Yeah, it's a great question. Kind of as you said, this is not a new category. And our point of view for the longest time was if there's not sort of value that we can add to that category, there's not a lot of point in having a Teams experience. But what we heard from customers was there was value they wanted us to add using Teams as a platform. And the value was all about things you do before you walk into a meeting space or as you're walking around the workplace. So this is everything from show me a count of how many people are in the room before I physically walk in there. As companies get sort of more serious about capacity controls, but also about utilization. Like I said, it's this giant experiment where right now, many companies, Microsoft included, we're not sure how many meeting spaces we're going to need. We're not sure exactly how things will work out in terms of how many employees come in on a certain day and how many will go to rooms. So having that info for employees as well as for IT, super important. So with Teams panels, it's showing how many people in the room, in some cases, who's in the room with that biometric fingerprint, being able to show with the addition of some sensors, what conditions are like in the room, air quality, so forth, being able to proactively guide people to a different room. Once a certain amount of people threshold is met, but not just say, go away, find a different room, but hey, there's this nearby room that is free and we can transfer or include it, I should say, in the meeting for you so you can join with one touch when you get there. And by the way, here's a map by leveraging some of the capabilities we have with Bing Maps of how to get to that room. And that's just the beginning. By leveraging Teams as an app platform, there's a lot more capability that we can do for companies that want to use line of business applications, from reporting if there's an issue in the room before even going into the room, to showing when the last time the room has been used, all sorts of opportunities.
Disinfected or
Yeah, exactly. So all sorts of opportunity we think.
And even, I think what's so exciting to us, just the ability, I think to your point, to run Teams apps, whether that's something Microsoft develops, a third party, or even customers develop. That just is game changing. And then certainly in the near term, as part of return to work, this ability to surface occupancy information, some of the things that we're going to be really sensitive to, at least for the foreseeable future. Yeah, that's super exciting. So I love this idea of this concept just going further than it's gone before.